I mean, would you guys believe me if I told you my hair was 4 days dirty? Welcome back, everyone. Long time no see. Bienvenidos. Join the family if you aren't already and hit that subscribe button. Today, I am doing a hair diary with one of my favorite hair brands, IGK. They have recently launched some new items, so they are sponsoring today's video and sponsoring this hair of mine because I already have products from IGK that I love so much, and they recently added additional items within the collections that I already loved. So the first one being the first class detoxifying charcoal shampoo and weightless replenishing conditioner. I have recently learned the importance of deep cleansing and clarifying your hair once a week to get rid of all that product buildup. My friend Jasmine, who has incredible hair, if you guys don't already follow her, her hair is just amazing. And when I started wearing my hair natural, letting it air dry, I asked her for some tips and she said, you need to clarify once a week to get rid of all that product buildup. So I've learned the importance of a deep cleanse. I think, sometimes we get worried that we're gonna over cleanse our hair and strip it of all its natural nutrients and oils. And the first class detoxifying charcoal shampoo, I was gonna say charcoal shampoo. I had an issue with my CHs growing up and sometimes it just comes out to get me. But this does a really good job. Your hair feels squeaky clean after, and then when you add the conditioner, it just feels really replenished and clean and just very light and airy. Once it dries, it definitely cleans everything up, gets rid of all that product buildup. And then my absolute favorite, I call this a keratin in a bottle, and I just realized that it says on here, keratin-like treatment in a can, 24-hour frizz control. Fun fact, I haven't gotten a keratin treatment all of 2020. I might have gotten one at the very end of 2019. If not, it was like January 2020. It's definitely out of my hair now, especially I went over it in one of my last hair videos. I was using a shampoo that was like really stripping my hair of everything because I had a dry, itchy scalp, and that's the one that my dermatologist recommended. So it definitely stripped my keratin treatment right out of my hair. There's no keratin treatment, and without a keratin treatment, my hair is just, it's very difficult to manage. Even when I blow dry it straight, it still ends up being 10 times poofier, frizzy. It takes a longer time to blow out. Keratin treatments definitely speed up the blow drying process. So this, when I discovered this, I didn't know like what to expect. When I sprayed it, it has an interesting texture and it left my hair so smooth that I actually go through the efforts of packing this full size when I travel. Not like I've gone anywhere this year, but in the past, I have packed this with me. And they just recently added Good Behavior 4-in-1 Prep Spray, which perfectly complements the original Spirulina Protein Smoothing Spray. This one is a detangler, 24-hour frizz control, 450-degree heat protection and shine. And you guys will see my blowout has never looked better. And for a total of 4 days. Today's day 4. I'm starting this video where I ended it. So if you guys want to see how I got to this point, meet me in the shower. What you're seeing right now is the hair that was in the ponytail in the previous clip. It is that dirty, you cannot run your fingers through it. So it's time to give it a wash. It is deep cleansing and clarifying day. So I'm going in with the brand new IGK First Class Detoxifying Charcoal Shampoo. This is gonna give you a really nice deep cleanse that is so satisfying when your hair has reached the point that mine has in this video. It's going to remove all of that product buildup, excess dry shampoo, styling products, but also things like chlorine and pollution, which is what that charcoal is there to do. It is there to lift all of those impurities, all while not stripping your hair of any essential nutrients and not leaving it dry. And when you go in with the weightless replenishing conditioner afterwards, its partner in crime, it really brings your hair back to a really nice, healthy, lightweight, yet hydrated balance that I actually hadn't felt in my hair for a while because I'm used to using very deep, hydrating, heavier weight masks. And I had been told before by a hairstylist friend of mine to, lay low on the masks because he could feel it in my hair. So this was a really nice change and it left my hair very flowy, airy, and soft to the touch. Now let's get into the styling. Now what I'm gonna do is create a smooth at-home blowout using my DYSON Airwrap, which I'm pretty sure I've shown this before on YouTube. If not, I have definitely done it on my Instagram. You guys know I love Good Behavior. I think this one's actually pretty empty. I've been using it for so long now. I remember when it first launched, I didn't really understand the concept. And then when I used it, I was blown away, literally, because I blew dry. No. So when you spray it, it has an interesting texture, but it's activated by heat. And it really does calm the frizz, smooth the hair, especially if you have really textured, rebellious frizzy hair like mine. So this is a go-to in between keratin treatments. But they also just launched this Good Behavior 4-in-1 prep spray. I felt like something was missing in my routine, like I was missing a step. And this here says it is a spirulina protein plus coconut oil multitasking weightless detangling spray that protects against heat and controls frizz. So together, I feel like I have everything I need to get that smooth finish. I'm gonna section or apply the product section by section. I usually just do top and bottom. My hair is extremely thick, so if I don't do this, I feel like I'm kind of leaving the bottom half hanging. It's not getting heat protection, it's not controlling the frizz, and then I get a lot of unwanted volume, if you know what I'm saying. A lot of poofiness and texture left over in this area if I don't add product there. So I'm just gonna spray this evenly. Like you guys saw, I already detangled my hair in the shower. This is gonna help when giving a blowout to add that nice slip and detangle or further detangle the hair for you. Versus, you know when you're trying to do a blowout and then it gets stuck on a knot, this is gonna add that bit of detangling for you. And then, I'm not gonna waste my almost empty one. I thought about opening up a new one for the video, but let me just finish this bottle off. So again, I hit all parts with Good Behavior spray because this is what is really gonna smooth my hair out. And then I'm gonna add product to the top half, then start blow drying. And then again with the original spray for the top half, I really like to hit this top part right here because that's where you see all the frizz. And then if you guys notice too, when I'm spraying the aerosol can versus the 4-in-1 prep spray, I do kind of like a horizontal action all the way down to make sure I'm hitting every single part of my hair. I'm gonna start with the brush attachment on my Airwrap. Now that it's nice and moist, you guys know how much I love that word, I'm gonna switch over to the round brush. That way I'm not spending a ton of time round brushing my hair and waiting for it to dry. When it's almost dry, you spend a lot less time, so it's really good. Even if you don't have the Airwrap, if you have a normal hair dryer, try and use a flat, like a paddle brush, and blow dry it straight, and then at the very end, kind of fine tune it with the round brush. Don't start from soaking wet with a round brush because you will be there forever. It's an arm workout. The smaller sections you round brush, the better your hair is gonna come out versus trying to round brush large sections. You're not gonna get as smooth of a finish and also not that salon quality blowout that we're used to getting at the salon. My major tip for those of you who round brush, I see a lot of people grab their hair from the bottom and then roll it up like this and then hold it. But if you're trying to smooth your hair, what you wanna do is you actually wanna start from the top, from the roots, and glide down and come back up, glide down. And then if you have really long hair like mine, you're gonna have to do it a couple times to get it nice and smooth. Sorry for all the loud noise. Window AC unit causes a lot more noise. We're working on it. Don't worry, guys. Stay tuned. And then when you get to the very end, depending, I like my hair to flip upwards. You could do it this way, but then you're gonna you're gonna have ends that curl in, and I like them to kind of flip out away from my face. So once you've done this a couple times, you've done a couple passes, at the very end, you're just gonna go like this, and that's it. And I always do highest heat and highest airflow. I'm gonna finish off this blowout with Crybaby Anti-Frizz Smoothing Serum. Also, if you have any recs for hair serums, I'm always looking for new ones. Once I find one that works, I tend to stick with it because the worst feeling is when you go through all this effort to give yourself a blowout and then you try a new oil and it weighs your hair down like it's too heavy. This one's nice and light, look at that. It just further refines and smooths everything out. Really love it. And that's about it. I am gonna check in with you guys tomorrow, depending on how sweaty my workout is. I feel like my blowout will survive. I'll show you guys my bun that I wear when I'm working out, and I've styled my hair and I want it to last. I do have a trick for that. I do want to share it with you guys in case you're wondering how I maintain a blowout like this for the next couple days. So I will check in with you guys mañana. I am back for day 2, and let me just tell you guys, I have had quite the morning. I was planning on working out, having breakfast, showering, and then going straight into showing you how I touch up my blowout. It is now currently, it has been a super busy morning. It's currently 2:08 in the afternoon, so I'm also kind of nervous to see what my hair currently looks like. Like, does it even look good after being in this bun for so long? I tried something new today, and I wore this bandana to try and keep my hair from, well, mainly like, I have these like shorter pieces back here that will tend to hang on the back of my neck and get really sweaty. So I thought I would try this trick today with the bandana. Not sure how it's gonna go. It might have made my hair really flat at this point, having had my hair in this bun and bandana for this many hours. But the bun is nothing new. This is typically how I wear my hair if I have a style that I really want to maintain when working out. So I don't use a hair tie. I literally just bobby pin like crazy my bun of steel. But there's a ton of bobby pins. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, piece of lint, 15. Is that it? 15! That's how many bobby pins were in there. Honestly, oh, 16. That was another bobby pin that just flew out of my hair. This blowout still looks good for day 2. I have an issue with the back bottom of my hair down here getting or retaining a lot of sweat and moisture, which I have learned is what leads to my flakiness. It's almost like a, Kyle called it athlete's foot of my scalp, which sounds so disgusting, but it's just excess moisture from sweat, oil, all that buildup. Because my hair is so thick, it kind of just stays that way. So if needed, obviously, like I said, I've had my hair up like this for hours now. I worked out at 6:30, 7 a.m. So it's really dry now. If it was still moist or wet, I would go in with my hair dryer and just make sure that this is completely dry before going in with a dry shampoo. So I'm gonna be using First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo from that same line that the new Shampoo and Conditioner are part of. So I'm just gonna spray this down here, not up top because this still looks really good. I mean, actually I could use a little volume there, but first let's spray it down here. So I usually just go like this from under here and then work it in. I'll really target the spots where it gets itchy, like right here. And then right here, it's a little flat because of the bandana. So I'm gonna add it to the roots right there, just for a little added lift and texture. And that is about it for today. Really simple, to the point. I mean, you can see all of the movement that it still has. The moment I do this and my hair just kind of like gets glued to my head, that's when I know it's time to switch things up. So over and out for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. See how many bobby pins we have today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that gonna be it? 13? Overall, all of my hair as a total, look at it, still looks amazing and fresh. Seriously, try the bun. I know it's not the most like badass hairdo you can wear at the gym, you know, aside from like braids or like a slicked back pony, but if you're trying to salvage your hairstyle, the bun just does the job. It does the trick every single time. My hair is dry. Not only dry at the roots and the scalp, but also the ends are dry. So if you have naturally dry textured hair like I do, one of the other problems that I encounter aside from you know, trying to maintain the style, the smoothness, the frizz and all that, is also dryness, because the ends will start to feel really dry and straw-like by day 3. Like you guys saw yesterday, my hair still looked pretty good. So I want to introduce another favorite IGK product of mine. Again, I'm just sharing additional favorite IGK products. IGK did not ask me to share these items. I just really love them. I always tell you guys about dry conditioners. This is the IGK Antisocial Overnight Bond Building Dry Hair Mask. It doesn't have to be just a nighttime product because it's undetectable on your hair. So the first thing I'm gonna do is touch up the dryness just so I can get into this Antisocial dry hair mask and show you guys. So I'm just gonna spray it onto the ends just like this. I'm again gonna go in with First Class Charcoal Detox Dry Shampoo. Also gonna hit up that back area again. It's really important for me with my, I just sprayed myself. Gonna add it up here today as well. What I'm gonna show you today is how to further play on the texture that your hair might have gotten from your workout versus trying to straighten it back out or do a blowout or wash your hair. We're gonna play on this texture and create some very natural looking waves using a straightener versus a curling wand, because I kind of want it to be very undone effortless. And a curling wand, once you start, you need to do all the pieces for them to look cohesive. With the straightener, you can kind of manipulate and change the wave pattern with each strand. So what I'm gonna do is start by kind of straightening out the top like so. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna place the hair in the straightener. I'm not clumping it down yet because I don't wanna burn my hair. You're gonna flip it on top and then lightly glide down like so. And see that texture? If it's a little too much, you can just go back in and don't press hard, but just lightly glide through it. And see how it now matches any bit of texture that I might have gotten while I was working out. And this is gonna be a really great segue into tomorrow's hairstyle, which is going to be this effortless, loose, low ponytail that I do with little wispy hairs framing the face. It's a very, it's very much a go-to ponytail for me. It always makes me look put together and like I took the time to style my hair, but really, it takes no time at all. Maybe I'll tuck this side behind the ear, just switch it up. Volume is still there, hair still feels fresh, hydrated, dry at the roots, not like dry, but just clean and fresh and not glued to my head. Tomorrow's a cardio day, so I will see you guys tomorrow for day 4. Officially day 4. I'm gonna take down this bandana. I did have a cardio day today and my hair has just been sitting in this all day long, so let's see what we get. So I still have that shape and texture. A little on the dirty side for day 4. Again, going in with First Class to just soak up any excess oils. And what I like to do when it's really oily is I do sections like so, and then just lightly spray. First thing I'm gonna do is part it down the middle. Then if you don't naturally have a ton of volume up top, I know I have a lot of hair, which adds to the volume. It's also just really coarse textured. So it works in some cases and other times it's, you know, a little difficult to manage, but in this case, it's working to my benefit in that it's giving me volume. But if you don't actually have that volume, I highly recommend, honestly, this lamp might be an issue. I think my camera's trying to focus on it because it thinks that that's a body and a head. But I highly recommend you get one of these teasing brushes. I picked one up at a beauty supply store, but I'm sure if you looked on Amazon, I'll actually look for similar items on Amazon and then add it to my Amazon store for you guys. If you struggle to get volume up top because they're so handy, you just back comb. So get a little section and then back comb. You don't want a super tight pony because it'll take away this volume. When I say gently, you're just gonna lightly gather the hair and just use your fingers to comb through it. Don't use a brush. Again, this look is very effortless, just kind of like you toss it together. Once you're holding the pony, you want to just grab pieces, play with them, pull them up to add to the volume. And once you have the desired look, that is when you can secure the pony. There's no special way of doing this, just secure it like you would any other ponytail. And try not to pull on the hair when you're putting it in the pony, again, as to not remove the volume. But if you do, like, see how mine just went away? You're just gonna pull it back out once you've got the ponytail nice and secure. And when I do this to keep the volume, I'm sort of tightening the bottom and then pushing the ponytail up to keep that volume, and then just pull at these pieces slowly. Don't overdo it, because if you completely pull a piece out, you're gonna have to redo the pony. You can also use the teasing comb and just lightly pull some pieces up. And then we're gonna go in and add some waves to these loose strands right here. Same thing, just grab it, wrap it. And don't do it all in one piece, because then it'll just be one piece that is all waved the same. You wanna do it in separate pieces so that way you get some sort of variation on the wave. Okay, I realized I had gone this entire video without putting any makeup on, so I thought I'd put on a little bit just for this intro and outro, because I am going to, at the end of the day, take a shower and wash my hair again with the First Class Detoxifying Charcuterie Charcoal Shampoo. Why is it so hard for me to say? I am going to be giving away everything that I used in today's video, because IGK is so generous and they know which products I love. They tend to keep me stocked up, but there's no need for me to have 2 or more of every product. So I'm giving away my extras to you guys, and then IGK has also offered to send an additional set to another lucky winner. So make sure to check the description box on how to enter the giveaway. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it also gave you a better idea on how to further extend the life of your blowout, your hairstyle, bun of steel, products, and let me know if you give any of these a try. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a like, share it, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.